My name's Max. I'm gonna be reading Diary of a Wimpy Kid: The Last Straw. Only a couple pages to stay on time. Book starts in January, New Year's Day. You know how you're supposed to come up with a list of resolutions at the beginning of the year to try to make yourself a better person? Well, the problem is it's not easy for me to think of ways to improve myself because I'm already pretty much one of the best people I know. So this year my resolution is to try and help other people improve. But the thing I'm finding out is that some people don't really appreciate when you're trying to be helpful. One thing I noticed right off the bat is that the people in my family are doing a lousy job sticking to their New Year's resolutions. Mom said she was going to start going to the gym today, but she spent the whole afternoon watching TV. And Dad said he was going to go on a strict diet, but after I caught him in the garage stuffing his face with brownies. Even my little brother, Manny, couldn't stick with his resolution. The morning he told everyone that he's a big boy and he's going to give up his pacifier for good, he then threw his favorite binky in the trash. Well, that New Year's resolution didn't even last a full minute. The only person in my family who didn't come up with a resolution is my brother Roderick. And that's a pity, because his list should be about a mile and a half long. So I decided to come up with a program to help Roderick to become a better person. I call my plan Three Strikes and You're Out. The basic idea was that every time I saw Roderick messing up, I'd mark a little X on his chart. Well, Roger got three strikes before I even had a chance to decide what you're out meant. Anyway, I'm starting to wonder if I should just bag my resolution too. It's it's a lot of work, and so far I haven't really made any progress. Besides, after I reminded Mom the billionth time to stop chewing potato chips so loud, she made a really good point. She said, "Everyone can't be as perfect as you, Gregory." And from what I've seen so far, I think she's right. Dad is giving this new diet thing another try, and that's bad news for me. He's gone about 3 days without eating any chocolate, and he's been super cranky. The other day, after Dad woke me up and told me to get ready for school, I accidentally fell back asleep. Believe me, that's the last time I'll make that mistake. Part of the problem is that Dad always wakes me up before Mom's out of the shower, so I know that I still have like 10 more minutes before I need to get out of bed for real. Yesterday, I came up with a pretty good way to get some extra sleep without making Dad mad. After he woke me up, I took all my blankets down the hall with me and waited outside of the bathroom for my turn in the shower. Then I laid down right on top of the heater vent, and when the furnace was blowing, the experience was even better than being in bed. The problem was, the heat only stayed on for about 4 or 5 minutes at the time, so when the furnace wasn't running, I was just sitting there lying on a cold piece of metal. And that's all I'm going to read. Thank you.